nigga free.
Tell
I
him about
ain't
it.
gotta worry about. I do.
Hey, you fuck nigga free.
No, I'm not fuck nigga.
Alright, so you got a fuck nigga?
Huh?
So you have a fuck nigga?
No. But I'm not free. I was told that I came in the streets, I could be on the porch and I can look at people on the street. But my ass is on the porch now.
Okay.
I've been porched.
You on the porch with it?
I guess so.
Shout out to the shorties on the porch. Yeah.
You stupid.
Porch meat.
I mean, I thought I was going to have, you know.
Yeah, it's over too. That you put that there.
That's why I was like, question. Is that a thing really? Like, is it still happening?
I don't know. I think it's over for you.
Not me. I'm talking about in general.
I mean, you know, that's your girl shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's
she got
down
that for the hotties.
I'm
You know
still
what I'm
hot.
saying? Yeah.
I told him, I said, no, I'm be in the streets. He said, oh, you want to be in the streets? I said, well, let me rephrase it. I'm going to be out and about. He's like, you going to be on the porch. You can
Porch.
go. Yeah.
Porch life. Like the boy in Don't Be a Menace said, porch life. Hold it down for the porch.
No.
Hold it down for the
We
porch.
can go to different places. We can go together. We can go together.
Yeah, all right.
Girls'
Porch
Day.
life.
Sunday fun day. That's it right there.
That's it.
Oh, I love Sunday fun days.
Porch life.
That's good porch life. Before
Hey,
everybody
man,
come out.
Man.
So, you know, I don't like the crowds now, so they worse than my lifestyle. Porch life. Maybe I was meant for porch life. Oof.
I mean, at this big old age, porch life is all right for you.
I like porch life.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm on my phone anyway.
Yeah.
Hey,
You are
guys.
tuned into another episode of the StrateGic BehaViors Vibecast. It's your boy Kazi, aka D Double, and I got the white side over here to the right side per usual. Yeah, I mean, aka Porch Life.
With a Y, not a I.
With a Y, not a I. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, we leaving them rodents to the streets this year. You know what I'm saying?
Rodents.
We out here on the porch. We watching. We spectating. You know, we making responsible adult-like decisions.
I make responsible adult-like decisions on any other day.
I mean, sometimes when you be in the streets, as a friend, I've seen you get carried away. Not really adult-like.
We're not talking about my carry away days. What do you mean? No, we're not even going.
What you mean? I'm just saying, you know, sometimes we don't always do the adult thing. You know what I mean?
I need examples of what these adult things that I might have just not done.
I mean, it's been times, you know, I ain't gonna go too deep and put you on Front Street, but just like excess spending and shit like that. You know what I mean? Day parties when your ass need to be at home. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Night parties, you know what I'm saying? Doing shit like...
I've not been to parties in
it's been a minute. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, like I said, you know...
I got you.
Just those moments like that time you walked in the bar and said that you could make yourself invisible. And you went in and grabbed the bottle and took that shit.
You
know what I'm saying?
Y'all, don't ever go. When you go out with him, be ready for the shenanigans.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
We talking about your irresponsible decisions at
Never
this
did
point.
it for my life.
You don't remember telling me that you could be invisible?
That's your thing. I'm always seen.
Nah, I got superpowers though. But yo, you know what's funny though? You saw it.
No.
You saw it.
What
right?
I saw was your drunk ass was just real quiet and no one might have paid attention to your ass.
You saw me be invisible.
Y'all, he claims, y'all, that he was invisible.
Real shit. I have superpowers.
Y'all, listen
You know what I'm saying?
listen to his superpower. Listen how he put him to work.
I'm gonna give it to you, right? You know what I'm saying? Because
Tell him.
You know what I'm saying? What's it called when it's no longer possible to charge me for it?
Oh yeah, you know it's been 7 years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been 7
years.
But yo, couple occasions. So when I was in Shaw, so this is how you know this shit a long time ago.
Y'all.
Lil Jon had a concert.
Ooh, y'all, you hear that? That's how long ago it was. Continue.
Yeah, shit was litty.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? Be invisible.
So that's how you activate it?
Yeah,
you do this motion?
I put my cloak on.
Oh, okay.
I put my cloak on.
An invisible cloak.
I put my invisible cloak on. Walk right in the concert. Boom. Ain't nobody say nothing.
When you say into, like you walked into the gymnasium?
Yeah, I walked into the gymnasium, past security, past everybody, and I was right there front stage.
So how did you do this? While you just didn't look at people, or?
No, I put my cloak on. They can't see me. What do you mean? I don't have. It don't matter whether I look at them or not. They can't see me. Okay.
Oh, okay.
invisibility. Second time, this is I'm at E City, Jadakiss concert.
Why you like just walking to people's concerts? You don't like supporting your rapper?
I'm a broke college kid, bro. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, can't call my mom and ask her for this money for this concert tickets.
I mean, you could.
Nah, she got to pay rent. So again, I'm outside. I'm watching people walk in. I was like, you know what? That's my jam. I need to be in this track.
Oh, just that track. Cloak came
be
on.
Invisible.
I think that's your move, so that's how you
Hey,
activate it.
I put that shit on. Boom. Walk. I'm talking about. For Lil Jon concert, I walked through the back security.
See, that's I want to get the real full story.
For Jadakiss, nigga, I walked right in the front door.
Oh.
Walked in, bust the left, in that bitch.
Like at the high speed a little bit?
Nah. When you invisible, you just float. You know what I'm saying? There's something about invisibility that takes your feet off the floor. You know what I'm saying? And then, I mean, you was there for the other one. Since you wanted to call me out, be in the bar. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, gotta go to the bathroom. Went to the bathroom.
No. You never went to the bathroom.
I did go to the bathroom.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? But when I was going to the bathroom, I looked in the kitchen and I saw the bottle of Jack Daniels.
He saw a lot of bottles. There's a lot of bottles, but he picked the one that we was drinking on.
You know what I'm saying? So I came out. I looked around. I put my cloak on.
He went in the kitchen because there wasn't nobody in there.
It was people in there.
There was people in the kitchen.
Yes, they can't see me, bro.
I thought there wasn't nobody in the kitchen. They just had the door cracked.
It's a club. Why wouldn't people be in the kitchen?
Because they weren't serving food that late at night.
Whatever. I put my cloak on, walked in.
This nigga stole a whole bottle of Jack Daniels. First of all, he had on a jean vest. Not even a full coat. Okay, a jacket. A jean vest that he notoriously wears this thing every time we go out and know that we can't get in nowhere with his damn jeans.
I mean, I learned that now, but I had to learn that, you know what I'm saying, at that time. I was doing a couple of push-ups a day. Shoulders was kind of swole. You know what I'm saying? Guns out. You feel me? So I wanted to show, you know, what I had at the time.
So he proceeds to like, come on, let's go. And we were always like, what? He walked out real swiftly now, in the swift pace.
Because at the time, because I was with people. So when I'm with people, my cloak doesn't work as effectively. You feel me?
So you see through.
Huh?
You like transparent.
Well, you know, with people around you, it's kind of like, you seen the movie The Predator? When he started moving and people around him, you can kind of see it a little bit. That's how my cloak works when people are with me. You know what I'm saying? You can't say my shit don't work because you saw me.
So now the more illegal shit that we're doing after not only just walking into to the back of the bar, stealing a whole bottle of Jack Daniels, we all leave. Now we're in the middle of like Glenwood. And I mean the middle of Glenwood. I'm talking about Armadillo Grill and Ale House, middle of Glenwood, on the corner. Everybody just taking it back, just was driving the boat when y'all calling down. We're just taking shots. We finished like half the bottle. I mean, it's police around. We still out
there pouring that joint, hitting niggas in the chin with the bottle.
Man.
Yeah, that was a night though.
We did a lot.
That was a night.
That was a lot. Even though we couldn't get in our place because he had an G Fest, we still got into some places.
We got in though.
Yeah, it wasn't the spots. It was us. We was doing a lot.
That's it though.
It was like 15. It was a lot of us because it was like Word, Jay, Brielle. It was a lot of us.
Is that the night y'all left me with?
Yeah. Yeah. That was my birthday weekend.
It was. And y'all left me with her.
We just needed a moment.
Y'all needed a moment, so y'all left me with her.
Yeah, we needed a moment. Look, because she had been there like a couple of days.
Y'all left me with Lil Cheeto.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not. I'm moving on.
Y'all left me with
No. You're not going to do it.
But it's all good, though. I mean, it's straight, though. You know what I'm saying? Because the wildest thing about that, though, of course, y'all got mad at me because I was about to walk home. Yeah, I mean.
He always like you do that all the time.
But I was like, if you 0.5 to 0.6 miles away from the crib, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I walk that route all the time. But, you know, y'all niggas was like, yo, what are you drunk?
Because you want yourself.
I was all the way myself.
No, you were like past Kent. Yeah. It wasn't nice for you to be by yourself. He got levels, y'all. he was past Ken. Ken, his alter ego, like, that's like, he a whole 360 different person, okay?
Whatever, yo. You know what I'm saying? You know what's crazy, though? I was talking to my moms earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Mom.
We gonna get off of this or whatever. Now that y'all know I got superpowers, you know what I'm saying? If you ever need a superhero,
Oh, boy.
call your boy up. Kazi, I got you. You feel me? AKA D-Double, you dig? AKA...
Invisible Kazi.
What?
Spirit finger.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? AKA Toxic Man. That's my superhero name,
Oh,
too.
that's funny.
You know
That's
what I'm
real
saying?
funny.
What you mean?
That's funny.
But I ain't toxic like that, though. I'm only toxic, man, when I'm doing superhero sanitary work. When I'm at work.
Okay,
You know
whatever
what I'm
that
saying?
means.
What do you mean? I'm a sanitation man.
Yeah.
I come and I clean up behind people. Therefore, my superhero name is it Toxic Man?
Yeah, that don't sound right.
I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
No, I know what it is. Bang! It slipped my mind. I'm the Toxic Avenger.
That's
Yes.
even worse. Let's see worse. Move on.
I'm the Toxic Avenger. You know what I'm saying?
How was your week?
You know what I mean? But no. I wanted to talk about what I was saying first, though. It's like funny you said, you know, when I'm at my craziest or whatever, you always call me Kent. But I was just having this wild conversation with my mom earlier today, and she was talking about, you know what I'm saying, and how the lack of presence of a parent in your life, and you could still end up so much like that parent. You know what I mean? Because, of course, she's raising my little cousin, not my little cousin, my niece.
Your niece.
And my niece is acting like her mom's, even though her mom's isn't there at all. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, she was like, I just don't understand it. This, and that, so forth and so on or whatever, right? And I was like, don't I act like Kent? She said, boy, don't you? I was like, wait a minute. Wait, you ain't had to give me all the sound effects behind it. You know what I'm saying? But I do get.
That's right, Mom. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do get it, though. You know what I mean? Because DNA strong.
Of course.
It's strong. Like, I'm talking about
Dana?
The Hulk.
Yeah. It runs
Yeah,
through
I
you.
mean, so, yeah, I mean, but yeah, though, it was just wild, though, you know what I'm saying? We were just talking about how that shit get passed down, and we started talking about breaking generational gaps and all type of stuff, man. And I shout out to my moms, man. We talked on the phone for, boy, probably an hour and a half. Wild thing is, when you on the phone with me when I'm at work, you be the only person who act like you can't hear me.
Fuck it.
Everybody else I talk to on the phone, you know what I'm saying?
Cause you be stopped when you be trying to drive out here and say beep, 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 and then you sound far away.
I guess everybody else loves me enough that they can love me through the beeps.
I can't hear it be loud.
You can't love me through the beeps.
It be loud. And then you know you be mumble
that's
talking.
How I know who love you. But
then you know he be mumble talking.
Nah, because I know the environment I'm in, I don't.
But this one say right here. Because right now you think you speaking up. And this is you talking loud right now.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Talking normal.
No, this is you speaking loud. Your normal voice is not even this loud when you're talking.
Bro, you bugging. This is me talking normal. This is me having an
don't be too loud. Calm down.
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, I promise you, on a normal day,
I'm a monotone
comment
person.
if you know him and you spoke to him in person. Please comment, because I'm telling you.
Anybody who leave a comment under this, they going to tell you, like,
he real quiet, you mumble talking.
You got ears like your daddy. You can't hear shit. That's really what it is.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Because what you always say with your daddy.
The same thing I say to my mama.
What's that?
Huh?
Because you can't hear.
Nah, I choose to. I had to let it hear. I hear what I want to hear. You know what
I'm saying? But yeah, though, man, shout out to moms. Like I said, I love you, mommy. It was definitely a dope conversation, man. I don't know, man. I love that lady, though. On some real talk. Like, I mean, that's, you know what I'm saying? It's weird to say it, but I'm going to just say it. That's my dog, bro.
Why would it be weird to say it?
You know what I'm saying? Like, we be talking about some of everything, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, getting off the phone, she was just like, you know, it's weird to hear it, you know what I'm saying? But she was like, I just make her feel better when we talk or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we got into this crazy conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have a moment of transparency. So.
Dun-dun-dun. Put that
dun-dun-dun.
Ass sound.
You know what I'm saying? But now, though, you know what I mean? With some of the stuff that my niece is behaving like and some of the stuff she doing, I was just kind of letting her know, like, how important a parent's love is. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that she's raising her in Florida, and my brother and his mom, her mom not there. You know what I'm saying? And she's acting out. Sometimes like a parent's love is really, really important. So, you know, I was like, you don't realize how sometimes a child will act out, even into adulthood, a child will act out, all because that lack of physical presence from a parent is actually there. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I gave her the example of when, and I was actually about 1920, I want to say, when this happened or whatever, but I was so mad with my moms. I was furious. You know what I mean? And she came home one day, and I had my little cousin cutting up cocaine on the table.
Where you get cocaine from?
Look, man, I had a different life in the past.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I keep telling, I was outside for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
I
was outside for a minute.
I just can't.
This ain't nothing incriminating. I don't sell drugs. I don't do nothing.
I just feel like...
And mind you, I'm 39, so this happened when I was 19. I don't know that my cousin doesn't do that anymore. Like, all of that's off the table. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and put that out there right now.
Just can't see it. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I love that. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you that when you see me, you don't see him.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I love it.
That's
you know what I
funny to me.
I love it. You know what I'm saying? That makes me feel good inside, because life is about growth and progression. So if you see me and you don't see that person or that version of me, then cool beans. You know what I'm saying? But so that's what was going on. I had my cousin doing that. I had my guy, he was rolling up one, and I had like a bottle of brandy. We sitting in that motherfucker playing like NBA Live. Yeah, I mean, like, this is how long ago it is. I got one in my hand, lit up. He rolling one. He cutting up.
Y'all at her house?
I'm at the crib. Yeah, my mama's house. I'm living with my mama.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Boy, my mom's walked in there. Not to the public. A nigga took a deep breath on the inside because I knew shit was about to go down. You know what I'm saying?
You took a big chance.
Mom's walked in there. She was like, I knew she smelled bud. We had burned the motherfucker down, like, been burning it down all day. Mom's walked in, and when I tell you, she kicked the door down like SWAT. What the fuck? You lost your mind? Kicked out my cousin, of course. Kicked out my guy, of course. You know what I'm saying? Got to me, it's like, you think you can do this? You ain't living in my house doing this, thought of that, so forth and so on. Went in my closet. Like I said, you know, I grew up in the struggle a little bit, so all it took was like, she had all my clothes. I didn't have a lot of clothes.
Right. I get it.
All my clothes. She was trying to throw me out or whatever. And in that moment, I grabbed her. I was like, Mom, you tripping. Sit down. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? And she's screaming at the top of her lungs, going off at me or whatever. And I'm like, Mom, cut it out. Cut it out. And she was dead ass trying to get past me. So I grabbed her like underneath her armpits, and I just held her there. And I was like, Mom, calm down. And I looked in my mom's face, and I realized how powerless she felt. And I saw her pain. I saw her hurt. And I saw she just threw my clothes down, and she ran out the room crying. Now, I ended up eventually just leaving that day or whatever, going out with my niggas and shit later on that night. But I told her today, I still see that face. I still see that look on her face. You know what I'm saying? And I still see that feeling of helplessness that she felt in that moment. But I explained to her that I didn't feel loved. You know what I'm saying? And the root of it was all because I didn't feel loved. So and at that time, I'm 19. So when you take, you know, and she was there, but she wasn't there. My pop's never been there, in and out, in and out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm 19 and I'm feeling this.
Right.
You take a 12-year-old who still doesn't have the cognitive ability to wrap her mind around her emotions. She may act out and lash out and not even know it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, this, she just gotta raise her. The big thing I told her was to just raise her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Understand that, you know, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you bust out a baby one day. But the one thing that this generation does, and I ain't even going to say this generation. I told her because I feel like we come from a bloodline that says, I know where I'm going, even though I haven't been there yet. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling her how when I was a kid, I was like, man, my mama don't know what she talking about. She don't know what it's like out here. I know what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. I know where I'm going. And I never even been there. How the fuck I know where I'm going if I never been? Mm-hmm. And the wild thing was, she was like, I used to be the same way. I look at my dad and tell my dad, you don't know this, you don't know that, you don't know this, you don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And then I look at Junior. I'm doing the same things. Like, look, kid, let me reel you in. You know what I'm saying? But the difference between me and my mom's and her raising up my niece versus me is that I've accepted the fact that Junior's going to have to bump his head in life a little bit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of told her the same thing, like, yo, just let her bump her head and be there for her. You know what I'm saying? Put a little ice on a knot. Yeah. Let her know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And let her experience that. Because the only thing, one thing, and I'm going to wrap this up with this here. The one thing life is going to do is it's going to life. Life is going to life, and you
some band-aids, avoid some scrapes. You
can't avoid.
And if you do, and I don't know nobody who has avoided. Like if you have avoided it, you harboring some deep down some stuff that you just don't know. Because you know what I'm saying. And everybody's, it could be. We might think some others are small, but it's big to them. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I get it. No, I get it. I think, like you said, even accepting the fact. Because the world is different now, it's also a different factor of she really don't know. Like, this world that we're living in now, they don't know. Parents.
See, that's the thing.
That generational gap, that's how she feels.
Bet. I said I was going to wrap it up. My apologies. I touched on that. You know what I'm saying? And you and me both working in this mental health field and doing the things that we've been doing or whatever for this long extended time period. But when we work with children, right? And this is like, and I told my mom this, I said, when we work with children who parents are absent, who are being raised by their grandparents, those children are the ones that act out more because they feel like the age gap puts the grandparent in a position where they are totally oblivious to what's really going on. But the thing I told my mom is like, thank God you still in your right mind. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You still know what's going on.
You know what good common sense is.
Common sense. And you got children that you got that connection. You know what I'm saying? So you're not probably as oblivious as these other grandparents are.
And she also needs to know that it's kind of one of that saying, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, it's some stuff, some foundation stuff that it don't matter what age you are, that's going to work. You know what I'm saying? That's going to work.
The thing I told her, and I had to learn it, bro, they all say it, but it's real. It's nothing new under the sun. I don't give a fuck about all of this technology and all of this extra stuff that they trying to, I mean, they dumbing us down mentally by putting everything in our phone. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to life and outside world, it's really nothing new under the sun. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
the same
real
thing.
shit. Like, talking to Deja experienced bullying. I experienced bullying.
Right. The jokes might be different, but the concept is the same way. You know what I'm saying? It's always somebody bigger thinking they're going to try. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's like a same cycle, just different integers, whatever, like different variables in it. But it's still the same game.
It's really nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's how she feels, because when you see that age gap, it's like, well, you know, I don't know about this. You know about the things that made this.
But the one thing though, and I'm so happy that I'm the person that I am, you know what I'm saying, is that my mom can come to me. I'm that bridge for her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm that bridge.
She might run something by you. Like, she said this. And
you know what I'm saying? And because of my experience and my profession, things of that nature, I can see the signs. Yeah. You know what I'm
early
saying?
enough to kind of be able to, like,
help kind of try to guide her and point in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? But
because she's at a good impressionable age right now where, like, she's really observing stuff. She's being a sponge. So she's at that age right now where, like, it can go either way. And
right.
You got to keep, like, oh, no. No, come either way.
Right.
Got to keep guiding.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that when it comes to parenting, it's never too early to let them bump their head. No. So I told my mom, fuck all that. I think that's
the
raise her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But let her ass run into that wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let her run into that wall. Let her bump
like
her
they
head.
said, but that's the old like you said, that's the old wave foundation that's always worked. Like, you gonna let a baby try something, like, oh no, he might fall off the bed. And guess what? That one fall, he'll learn to understand the concept of how much further he gonna go in the bed. Like, no.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Natural consequences is what I'm saying.
Sometimes, yeah.
Like, if it happens, I'm not about to be like, oh my, like, no, you learn. You touch something you ain't supposed to touch, didn't I tell you not to touch it?
Right.
And you want to be Curious George and touch it anyway?
Mm-hmm.
Now you got a little boob on your finger, guess what? You learn from that. Facts. Now you know this is hot.
Facts.
So now you're going to stop and think before, like, now last time when I did this. But it's still the same thing. It's still the same thing.
Yeah, I know we coming in a little dark. We started light, we went dark, kind of got on some situations. Well, it's not dark, you know what I'm saying? It's a little heavy, but you know what I'm saying? A little good conversation, but you know what I'm saying? To any parents out there, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you raising your kids and that you understand that they gonna bump their head, and you just gotta let them sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like as parents, we feel like we gotta protect. And yeah, I do want to protect you, you know what I'm saying? But I also need you to understand that it's going to be times that you got to protect yourself.
I'm
you know
not going to be there all the time.
In those moments when you got to protect yourself, you know what I mean? You just going to really have to step up and carry that torch. So that's really what I wanted to take away from that, you know what I'm saying? Oddly enough, I feel like this is, I wanted to segue from that to this clip and actually get into this clip. I wanted to know your perspective on it real quick. I had the joint lined up.
I'm about to say, you didn't have this pen and
yeah. Here we go right here. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of in tune with what we were talking about. No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to get your feedback on it and hear your thoughts about it or whatever.
All right,
because it's not necessarily based around childhood and children or whatever the case may be. But it kind of stems from it as well. So I'm going to play this joint. Okay. And I'm gonna see
now, the R spot, for people that don't know, what are you discussing and talking about and going through on the
relationships? Because they a mess. They're a mess right now. Have you seen the things going on?
What's the biggest thing people want to discuss with relationships?
Why it doesn't look the way they think it should look.
They believe in fairy tales.
Yeah. Why it doesn't look the way they think it should look. And also, this is huge in relationships. Why they aren't getting what they're giving. I do this, and I give that, and I did this, and he did this, or she did that, because men call me too, Charlamagne. Yeah, because we've made relationships transactional. They're not so full or soul filled anymore. They're transactional. You give me this and I'll do that. You do this, you make me feel this. That's crazy. And also control. Making somebody prove they love you over and over and over again. Let me see how bad I can behave and if you'll stop loving me. Or let me say this or do this, and if you don't respond the way I want you to, that means you don't love me. It's crazy. I don't understand it.
And those are wounded people, right? Like, if you're doing that to a person, that means that
we're all wounded.
Yeah.
You do know that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know that we're all crazy as hell?
Absolutely. I remind myself of that every day.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But, so it's not the woundedness. It's the misinterpretations of love. The wounds or the experience of being wounded disrupted our expression and experience of love. So many of us have love wired to pain. You know, we have love wired to struggle. We have love wired to so many dysfunctional things that it just manifests in our relationships. So right now I'm focusing on women and relationships. And we
still a little heavy. You know what I'm saying? So keep rocking with us or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to know, you know what I'm saying? What's your feedback?
It was so many places to stop.
It was so many my bad, you know what I'm saying?
A lot to
my apologies. If you want me to run it back, we can run it back.
I'm rethinking the thoughts in my head, but I meant when she said it being it's not. It's a tit for tat kind of thing.
Transactions.
Yeah.
Love. Transactional love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's that. That's a good one.
That's a good one. So when it comes down to transactional love, like how do you view it? You know what I'm saying? Do you actually partake? Do you not partake? You know what I mean?
I don't know, because
Like,
it's kind of like an unconscious thing. Like, I'm naturally a lover, or like, and a pleaser, and like, so it's kind of like I'm gonna do things naturally
right.
that I do, because if I like somebody or love somebody, I'm gonna do these things
Right.
because that's just how I feel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a feeling that make you feel like I want to do this with this person. Like, that's my
Right,
natural instinct to do.
Yeah, but that transaction come into play. Like, if you're not getting that back, do you stop feeling that way? Are you aware that I naturally like to do these things, therefore I'm always doing these things, and then you get to the point where you be like, you know what?
Right.
I ain't getting that back.
And it's not, and I will
Hold
say,
on, random question. It's gonna be in the show. It is, but I just had this random thought. Are my elbows ashy? Because I was talking and I was like, yo, I saw the light here.
no, I think it's just the light. Your ass dumb as hell.
Oh, yeah,
Let me
my
see.
bad. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
it's just dark.
Alright, bet. Cool
It could be
beans,
a
then.
little bit more greasier, but
Alright, whatever. I'm good. I ain't about to be oiled up like no beach
you
bunny.
a
out
little
this
dull.
motherfucker,
And then, y'all see, everybody
Yeah.
got a little bit crazy in them. No, no, but I feel like it. I won't say I stop. I'll think it to myself like, I don't need it like reciprocated as far as like you doing the exact same thing.
Right, right.
I just need to be able to feel like I'm more on like the partnership type of kind of thing. And when I mean partnership, like, it's never going to be somewhat like equal down the middle. So I just want to be sure that if I lack in something, that the other person doesn't lack in it at that moment, or period. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like a natural flowing of water. Like, it's nobody holding something more than the other person at one period of time. Like,
Right.
it should be able to be picked up either or. And I just feel like that's the natural flowing of just love bouncing back and forth. So,
Right. I mean, but I feel like what you talking about is where I'm weak at, you're strong at. Where you're weak at, you know what I'm saying? And vice
yeah,
versa,
but
whatever.
it's also deeper than that. Like, it's more like knowing how, I think I take it as knowing that person's like way that they receive love and understand love, like
Right.
your love language. Because you're saying like giving me stuff, if that person, their love language is receiving material things, that's what they need. But you're not gonna get the same reciprocated if that's not what your love language is. And mine is
Okay,
quality
so
of
now we
time.
get back to what I was thinking.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
gotcha,
So it's
gotcha.
kind of like, it still should be a flow, because once I learn how you understand and receive love, and you understand how it's still going to keep flowing back and forth, because
Right,
we have
right.
that understanding now. Like, I know what that looks like for you.
True. Okay. I dig that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was just wondering because I know that I'm not good with this love shit. First and foremost. You know
Who's
what I'm
good
saying?
at it?
I mean,
There's
some
no
people,
such thing as perfect love.
I'm not talking about perfection. Like,
You just feel like
I'm not good at love. Period. You know what I'm saying?
as a verb.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I often catch my time. I actually caught myself over the past couple of weeks, just kind of frustrated with the whole ideology of love. You know what I'm saying? And like, just the whole, I don't know. It was just weird. I caught myself in like a little bad funk or whatever.
I understand.
You
I
know what I
seen
mean?
this,
Because
the exact same words you just said. Somebody had in a video saying, "I'm just trying to understand love and this idea, and if it's an idea,
right.
or is it a feeling, or is it a noun?" Like,
Right.
he was trying to figure
Well,
out which way.
Love is an action, hands down. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Like, love, hands down, is an action. But then to me, kind of talking about what she said is where you have somebody and you be like, prove to me you love me over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not asking no one to prove that they love me, because me feeling like love is an action, your actions are going to show me undoubtedly that you love me without even being in a space where I feel like you need to prove it. I'll just feel it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you love someone, you take the time, I'm assuming, to get to know them and learn them, so you know how to, like, you to touch on what you said, you know how to love them. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of display that action.
But I feel like action is proven, because that's putting my words into.
Well, I guess in the aspect of what she was talking about, she was like, "Let me see if I can fuck up a little bit and you still stick around."
But see, and
not so much.
That's that
that,
testing
you know
the water
yeah,
kind of thing.
Ain't gonna keep poking
Yeah,
the bear.
and see, it was there. We go to the next topic. The next point she made, the control thing.
Yeah.
Because my friend, shout out to my friend Sean, my friend Sean from Goldsboro, Mr. Goldsboro, he called me out because he said to me, we had a conversation like a couple of days ago, and he said, we was talking about,
Is
where
Vonnie available?
Who?
Vonnie.
Yeah.
Is she free now? I'm
Like-
sorry, that was totally random. You mentioned somebody. I was thinking about Vonnie. I wanted to talk to her too. But carry on, we'll get to that.
You and this randomness today, like.
Chill, yo. Don't judge me.
The hell? I don't even know where I was at now.
Yeah, Goldsboro.
Oh, he called me out and was
Yeah.
like, he said, I said, well, I can admit now that I can say that I do probably have some control issues. And he was like, you think you don't? He was like, you always. I said, no. He said, no, you've been in denial about it. He's like, but you definitely have some control things. He was like, and one of it is when you don't feel like you have control, you run. He was like, are you done running? I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I need you to back up. Like, I feel attacked right now.
He run or you run?
Me.
You run.
He says I'm a runner. He says
Okay.
says that
she's a track star.
right. He says that I'm single because I run. That's what he said. That I run away from it. That I won't. And when I feel like I don't have control of it, I run because it's not like going how I want it to play out in my mind.
Hold on. He said you are single.
He said no. When he was saying this, that's why he was asking. He's also, you done running now? Like you gonna let let it happen, or you gonna continue to keep running?
Okay. Bad.
Because he was like,
as a friend, to some degree, I see that a little bit when I've noticed the things where, in the beginning, you were kind of observative of whether you were gonna stay or run. But I think that you, due to me, decided to give things a fair shake. I'm gonna take credit for that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, nigga. Nah, I'm just bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I can see that to some degree. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, but he say this, and he merely says it because of, and I tell him, like, you only say that because you feel like I ran from you. And he was like, no, but I mean, he was like, but we played this dance, and I was like, I don't know, like I don't feel like that, and I feel like, but then he's like, he's like, but you do run. He was like, when you feel like he was like, if you don't feel like you have some type of control or can manipulate some things to kind of go how you want it to go, he was like, you gonna find something and then run on that.
I wonder if that's a you thing or if that's a women thing. You know what I mean? I feel like, because when you're thinking about the whole dating concept, when it comes down to a man getting a woman, which is something I wanted to touch on. I was going to ask you, have you ever chased a man, or are you used to men chasing you? But in most cases, men being the hunters and gatherers, we are the ones who are chasing and pursuing. So unfortunately, we already put ourselves in a position of, let me prove that I'm worthy. You know what I'm saying? So now when I get you, after I done put myself in a position where I prove to you that I'm worth your time, in order to keep you, I now almost have to continue to prove to you that I'm worth your time.
I mean,
to some degree. Some niggas, they get a nigga, like, hey, I got you. You know what I'm saying? They do it to get you where they want to get you at.
I feel like, for me, when you ask a question like, am I used to being hunted or have I been a hunter? But I feel like,
I'm just asking, have you chased or have you always been chased or whatever?
and I feel like what I'm saying is, when you say that and then feel like, listen to what you just said, it's more like I have an aggressive kind of like behavior I can. And so it's like, I'm going to throw it out there and then I'm like, okay, like,
it's not the same.
But I feel like
it's
it
not
is.
The same. It's a big difference. That shit is whack as fuck. You know, now I'm gonna tell you why. You know
Or I feel like for me, I've always been it either goes two ways. Or not all the time. A couple of times I have been like, chased. I give that. But then there's sometimes where I'm just like randomly kind of semi-aggressive or just blunt. And then there's ones where I'm just like, I'm a cool person as friend, and then the friend turns into more like it's something like that. It's not like...
That's bullshit.
I don't think so.
I told you this. I wanted to let you get it off your chest before I shut you down. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But real talk. If I want something, like let's just say, for example, I step outside and I see something that I want and it's able to run from me, right? And I chase it from my front door to the end of the driveway. I chased it, right? That's me shooting my shot, throwing it out there to see if I can get it. You know what I'm saying? But if I want it, I don't chase it to the end of the driveway and stop. I chase it to the front of the complex. I chase it. I don't just shoot a shot and leave it there. I shoot my shot. I'm like, yo, what's up? That shot didn't work, nigga. I'm out this bitch like Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? That's the chase. That's the idea of chasing. Throwing a line out there, flirting. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really
that's
chasing.
not okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's just throwing it out there to see.
Like throwing a
if
bone
you
to see if
you know
you're
what
going to
I'm saying?
bite on
See if
it.
somebody going to bite on it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because if that person don't bite, then you can be like, all right, cool, fuck it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Or if a situation where y'all become friends, you just now have a conversation or you have the opportunity to be flirtatious. But flirtatious isn't chasing. You know what I'm saying? Flirtation comes naturally. I flirt sometimes without even know I'm flirting. You know what I'm saying?
He do this little LA Cool J thing.
Yo, shut the fuck up, bro.
We were talking about that the other night. I was like, man, you know what?
I don't do no LL Cool J
Yes, he
shit,
do, y'all. I got it recorded. I said, the next time you do that shit, I'm record your ass. I don't care how far.
Yo,
I got to
stupid.
zoom in from across the damn whatever. I am going to zoom in and I'm going to show you when he did. And he don't think he don't think he do it. I recorded it not once but twice. Yo, I got videos for days. Okay. Y'all, don't worry about it. I'm gonna post one with this. Let me find one. I'm gonna post on the page. All right. He don't understand. He doing so much. He don't even know when he doing it. I done caught him on several snaps in the middle of doing it. Like, I mean, he even do the whole like this, y'all. The whole. I mean, that's it right there. And then, yeah.
Why you coming for me right now?
I'm not at all.
Yeah, but either way though, I mean, that's the old me. You know what I'm saying? I'm born again in the name of Jesus. So therefore, you know, I be chilling at this.
In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus, the big Jesus.
Oh, okay. Not the little one. Okay.
Not the little Jesus. I went to school with a nigga named Jesus. I told you that.
No.
Yeah, his mama named him Jesus.
Hey.
He my frat bro, actually.
All
He
one.
pledged right after I left college.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. He's nothing like Jesus that we know.
That's probably, I mean, why would you think that that's a big name to live up to?
I know, right? His mom's put a lot of pressure on
That's
his
a lot of pressure from birth. That's a lot of pressure. So
a lot of pressure.
Of
boy.
course, it was gonna crush a little bit.
Shout out to Jesus.
Okay. Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, I don't know, man. I guess, long story short, you know, we all fucked up. We all trying to figure it out.
That's
you
what
know
she
what I'm
said. We
saying?
all a little bit crazy.
We all a little bit crazy. I actually had to learn and accept that about women because I used to be very dismissive.
Because crazy come in different forms. So, like, what you're calling crazy, and you meet other people like, they ain't crazy. No, they crazy too. Yeah. It's just a crazy that you know, you recognize, that's normal.
Levels, though. Let's not
levels.
Forget about the shorty I was dealing with who had 3 people in her head. That's a little crazy.
I literally hurt you myself.
Huh?
I hurt you myself.
What you mean you hurt me?
I will hurt you myself.
Oh, no. You ain't got to worry about me going back there. She had another baby and everything. I mean, I'm good. Even if she didn't have another baby, I wouldn't go back there.
I'm going to say, you
know
think all the people with multiple babies don't matter?
Yeah. Nah, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got 3 people inside your head. That's a lot of people to date at one time. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, though. No, shout out to y'all. Yeah.
I'm not going there with him.
Shout out to all 3 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all just had a new baby, so congratulations to all 3 of y'all.
He is doing his thing today, y'all. Being real petty.
I hope y'all raising the baby up to be happy.
I'm moving on. Nope.
One person, maybe?
This looks familiar. What's this no friends red flag? I like that.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? She ain't had no friends either.
And you didn't see the flag.
Well, she had friends, but it was all
they weren't
three of
friends.
them together.
They were
You know
more
what I'm
like
saying?
all people.
But now, though, I
cutting.
just seen this joint or whatever. I seen this woman talking, and she was like, "A person with no friends is a red flag," and we ain't got to stay on this shit long.
Oh, that's just like the movie. You ain't seen that movie?
Nah, what's it called?
Oh, dang. I just watched it.
You not helping the situation.
Okay, wait. The whole movie was she was marrying this guy,
Right.
and her friends, her friends was like, who's gonna be on his his party?
Groomsman.
Yeah. She's like, I don't know. Maybe his brother. And that's when she realized like he don't have no friends. Like he's always with her. And they was like, you're gonna marry a guy who doesn't have friends? And so he overheard the conversation the ladies was having. So he started going and like applying to get friends, so he can like have. Cause she thought that they was like, that's weird. Like he doesn't have any friends. That's a major red flag. Like
What's the name of the movie?
I gotta find, cause I watch it all the time. And she was like, is it I Love You Man? It's I Love You Man. He had to learn how to have a best friend because he ain't never had one really. And so like
Right.
he didn't think it was like not normal not to have anybody because that's how he grew up. And so like his brother put like he put a post out for him, and it was for friends, but people was thinking that was cold. So he was having like dates with men, and his dad was like, I don't know if that's the way you want to go about doing this. It was funny though.
Definitely giving off the wrong signal if you out
That
here
shit was
dating.
funny. He was like, he went to dinner. It's like, yeah, we should do this again. He was like, yeah, we should definitely do this again. Like over some beers and hot dogs. They was going to a baseball game. They were like this, and then as soon as he finished, the other guy brought his head to him and like gave him his kiss. He was like, what in the world? He was like,
Like, bro, we dating.
exactly. He's
We on a
like,
date. What you mean? We not shaking hands. I need to feel them lips. Pause. Big pause.
yo, I was waiting. I was over here like, wait, what?
Big pause on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just basically going off the movie. Y'all
But
see the story.
I don't know if it's a red flag, but what I will say, it just lets me know, like, I just need to know, like, that means you don't know how to interact with anybody, because that's a big, like, that's big.
Yeah. But like I said, we ain't got to touch on it long. It was just something I seen. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's-
that's wild.
So would you
know what I'm
date
saying?
somebody that don't got no friends?
It depends.
No.
Nah, it depends because women are some shady motherfuckers.
We are.
You know what I'm saying?
We can be.
So, I don't always feel like the friends you have are genuinely your friends. I think that naturally women compete with each other unnecessarily. And sometimes...
That's a toxic friend group.
Yeah, but I see it in so many aspects. It's like, you could call it toxic, but hell, at some point, toxic becomes normal.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? And I see it in so many different friends that I have, you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
So, from my perspective, you may have friends, but they may not be real friends. They may be situational friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you go
I
do
think
stuff.
that you more than likely may have that one or two diehard friends.
Yeah, and yeah.
But in some instances, you don't even have that. You know what I mean? Because the thing, like I got friends. I got friends from childhood, friends that I met in adulthood, and so forth and so on. But I got friends from different aspects of life and journeys traveled. You know what I'm saying? But the more journeys I travel, you know, the more insignificant that my childhood friends become. Not because they don't mean that much to me, but we don't just have that much to talk about because our journeys have taken us here.
Or they kind of ended that way, like, you kind of just fall off and start going on your own little...
I had 4 bananas, and now I got fruit fly.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. I fucking
had
hate
a bag
that
of
shit,
apples
man.
on my counter, and
I got some apples, too. I've been trying to eat them shits up, man. Like, this gonna be a rough
Can I
month.
have some apples? Because I got to make an apple pie this weekend.
I ain't got enough apples for an apple pie.
Yes, you do. You got like 5 apples?
No, I don't.
Oh, no.
It's like maybe 2 or 3, and I'll eat those later. But yeah.
I made a
You
banger.
know.
Just random, but I made a homemade pie last weekend.
Yeah, I ain't getting none, but it's all love.
It was gone in one day. I couldn't even save you none.
It's cool.
It wasn't even a bit. I'm about to make another one, but no, I have to make it.
If I give you an apple, I just that automatically gives me a slice.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I just need 1 slice. That's all I need. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 slice.
It was good. That's my first time making a homemade apple pie from scratch.
Yeah.
I even put a little homemade crumble on top.
I could taste it now. Oh man, I can't. I wish I could.
Petty, y'all.
Whatever.
Whatever.
But yeah, moving right along. So I wanted to touch on this before we get into some current things or whatever. I guess this sort of kind of current is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so my question to you is this, right? Like, so you got your guy, you rocking with him or whatever, right? And let's just say, you know, you be like, well, baby, what made you initially like me when you first saw me?
That's that question.
And his response was, well, to be honest with you, you're not really my type. Your friend is more my type. But the more we got to know each other, I basically what happened to Tyrese, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
the more I got to know you, the more I liked you. But initially, you know, I wanted to, you know, I was curious. Peaches is my type. Let's just, you know what I'm saying, throw that out there. What's your response? Peachy Peach.
Which person's response?
Your response. That's their response. What's your response?
I mean,
my response?
I don't.
Easy.
Yeah.
Bitch, bye.
But
2 fingers. Go be with it.
But how long? Like I'm saying, y'all done been together now for a moment.
I mean, it don't matter. I don't give a damn if we about to jump the broom.
You know.
If you tell me that your first thought was to rock with my homie, I'm gonna be honest with you. My ego, my male pride.
God.
I'm gonna be hurt. I'm never gonna be able to look at you the same.
But y'all do this all the time.
I don't care. What we do?
Y'all men do this too.
What do we do?
You'll go initially after the one you want, but then you'll realize the one that talked to you because she don't want to talk to you. So then you start talking to her friend. It's all good. But initially, you want to talk to the one who shot you down.
First off, no, I don't.
I didn't say you.
Okay.
I said
I don't know
men.
none of my guys to do.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
yes,
we gonna get who we gonna get, or
exactly.
we gonna keep it moving.
No, you're not. No.
I ain't never had none of my dudes ever within a friend group go from one friend to the other friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I never personally experienced that. I mean, maybe you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Me?
Really?
One of my guys did that?
No. No.
Oh, you talking about me? Oh!
You're like, you know what? They'll shake you. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't act like that.
No, you can't put me on the spot like that.
Yo,
that's different. That's big different.
Again, if you like that person, y'all. So you telling me I don't understand how that's an insult. They just let me know like I rock people who look good. Obviously, I look good. He look good.
Nah, first and foremost, I never told nobody that.
What I'm saying is.
But secondly, I know no.
I'm talking about to your example.
No, because you
why would you be mad?
Boy, yo. Try to come for your boy. Nah, you can't come for your boy on that. I'm explaining myself.
It is a simple of you can like more than one person in the same friend group. That's just natural. Like that don't make sense. So for you to be mad, I'm trying to feel like my response is, but why you mad? I'm here with you. I'm being loyal. I done showed you that I do love you. So why does it matter?
Because it's like, bro, what if my guy... First off, I'm going to just say this before I talk. They ain't friends. Clear that part out.
Okay.
They not friends.
All right.
They were just at dinner at the same time. They're not friends.
All
and
right.
this is like 10 years ago. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
First of all, I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about in general is what I'm saying.
I felt like you were trying to come for me.
I didn't even know that situation. Like, I wasn't pointing at a situation. I was saying in general. In general.
Yo, you see that? Yo, that's some bullshit. She tried to come for me on some slick shit. And she got me putting my cards on the table. She talking about it some general shit.
I ain't talking about in general.
Bullshit, yo.
I was not talking about a certain situation. I was just saying in general, y'all can like, I have a lot of, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have a lot of beautiful friends.
Right.
So it's natural, like, oh, yeah, I like her too. Oh, I like her too. If one of them said no, you going to go to the other one. So, like,
nah,
shut the fuck up.
Nah.
All right.
I just flirted with all your friends.
Okay. You see how he make it fit, right? Because it don't make sense. Make it make sense to me.
At the
no,
time,
man.
in the past.
No, sir.
In the past.
Leave that shit at the door, sir. Leave that shit outside on the doorstep for your own trash.
Yeah.
Toxic Avenger, come pick up this trash outside this door.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't got nothing else to say because you trying to play you. You won't even let me speak my piece.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and say your piece. I said my piece. I said my piece. I don't even care. Go ahead.
I just flirted. That's all I did. Like we saw earlier. I ain't chasing nobody.
Right.
I just flirted. I hit him with what you said. I bit my lip and shit.
Hit him with a line or two.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't chased nobody.
You just went to the. You looked out the door.
That's it.
You ain't walked to the driveway.
I ain't get.
You just went and knocked on everybody's door and see who came to the door.
That's all I did. You feel me? So it's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
being
understand.
Friendly.
My response to the whole thing, what you was asking me about. Why does it matter? I chose you.
Nah, fuck all that. My ego gonna be hurt.
Why would you?
Because I'm gonna be like, bro, I can't. Like, all right, let's just say I go kick it at my guy's house, right? And you told me initially you wanted them. And I'd be like, damn, baby, I'll be back. I gotta run to the store. We having a cookout. I gotta go get some ice. And I gotta leave you here with the nigga that you been wanting for the jump.
So your insecurity's gonna be like that?
Baby, we gonna get some ice.
That's crazy.
We about to go get some.
That mean you don't trust her. For her to be comfortable enough to tell you the whole entire truth, and that's how you gonna act?
Cause y'all women ain't shit. Y'all sneaky.
Ain't nobody shit. It's a man and women. Ain't nobody
y'all
shit.
Women
man.
sneaky.
Alright.
Like straight up.
Okay.
I would sleep with my lady friend. I would never do that.
Okay.
Unless we do it together. But outside of that, I would never do that. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? Unless we do it together. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. That's my response to it.
Yeah.
I don't understand the issue.
She bullshit. Fuck all that. That should have hurt. That should have hurt. You know what I'm saying? And in a situation like Tyrese,
it's gonna be like a bee sting. It's gonna hit when she tell you, but eventually it's like, nigga, it's a bee sting. You get over it. It's a fucking bee sting.
That's a big ass bee.
It ain't.
But I mean, in his situation though, the dude was dead. He passed on. You know what I'm saying? R.P. Paul Walker, whatever. But you know what I'm saying?
And then I feel like we really being serious. Like that's like saying you're putting these two gorgeous people in the room, and you're not telling me I don't like either one of y'all. Shut the. Yeah, okay.
No, it's a difference. She didn't say it's not a matter of two gorgeous people being in the room.
That's who it is.
She said, "You're not my type. He's my type."
And I chose to go outside my box.
And even down to you, since you want to use me as an example, all of them are my type. So it's a big difference.
But all my friends are different. But okay.
But they all my type.
Just like,
you know what I'm saying?
But it's not nothing. For instance, I put my own, be transparent. Who I'm dating now, I have told him, you're not my type. You're not who I usually date. Huh?
He got freckles?
Yeah.
You always wanted a nigga with freckles?
Wanted, but have I dated one? No.
Nah.
I have never dated.
Jay might have had freckles. He just black as hell.
No.
You couldn't see them shits.
Again, I have said to him, you're not my typical type. I tried something different because obviously what I've been like it ain't been shit.
Right.
So why would he be mad? It's like, dang, you took a chance on me. Like, what?
It's a difference between like, yo, you ain't my type, but you know what I'm saying? I wanted to do something different.
That's exactly what she just fucking said.
No, it's a difference between that and saying, you ain't my type, but that nigga you came through with the other day, that nigga my type. Fuck? That's you adding extra mustard on that shit.
She ain't do all that though. You just did.
She said, you are not my type. Your friend is my type.
What you just said was totally different than what you just said. You put all the extra shit on it in your head.
Voice tone, but
no, you put some extra little slack on
it.
it. It's not, but it's not though.
Anyhow, you know what I'm saying?
But it's not though.
I tell you one thing, let my lady let that shit fly in her face.
Okay.
Yeah, deuces, get the fuck out of here.
Alright.
Bitch, I can't, my ego is sensitive.
But people have said that. Like, you telling me ain't no girl say, I ain't never dated nobody with lots, but I thought you was cute, so I thought I'd try it out. What's the difference?
A big
okay.
There's a big
see the silence in it?
No, I had to pause and process what you said, but it's a big difference though.
Why?
Because she didn't say that someone with locks isn't her type. She just said she never had someone with locks.
She just said you're not my usual preference. She didn't say I was never gonna like you ever in my life.
But then if she was here and she was like, but your cousin Twan, the way that baldy set off and shine on the light, that's what I be going for. Then I'm gotta be looking like, so what you want to rub my cousin's scalp or some shit?
So you
like,
took it there because I say that he's attracted automatically
that's what
means
my ego does.
Oh, so that's you were
I'm
saying
admitting
that's what my
ego gonna be hurt. My shit gonna all my shit
hurt.
gonna go off.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, no, fuck that. Oh, so you want to play with my cousin head now? Huh?
Sensitive.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's too much. That's
yes. My male ego is
because I still would say like, oh, like, ooh, they fine right there. If we watching TV, because it's somebody who
You can't get that nigga. I don't care.
so you telling me in this situation is what I'm saying. She had between Tyrese and Paul Walker.
And now look, now in that situation it's a little different because Paul Walker dead.
So and not even he was dead. These are two different. These are two different.
Because in the situation she in, she could have possibly had access to Paul Walker if he was still here. But in the situation where if she got access to Tyrese, why would she have access to Paul Walker? You feel what I'm saying?
They both on the same playing field for me.
No, that's exactly. So she has access to them. If you say Jackson or Paul Walker,
person. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's the likelihood of you?
But what I'm saying is, we talking about simple egos. Like,
I mean, the whole TV shit. I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I couldn't give it an example.
In my past relationship, I used to get in arguments all the time.
Okay.
Every time Taraji P. Henson walked on the screen, I don't give a fuck what I was doing. I'm stopping.
Again.
And my ex didn't look shit like Taraji P. Henson. She
again,
was mad.
and that's what I'm saying.
But she was insecure as fuck. Partially due to me, but she was insecure.
But you heard the word? Because you insecure. Because that shit shouldn't matter.
It don't matter if it's a nigga on TV. If she was to look at a nigga on TV, I don't care.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, you're saying that is insecure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't be trying to rub your fingers across my cousin's scalp and
Didn't
shit.
nobody say all of that. All we said was, he's a type that I usually like.
Nah, bro. Fuck all that. Don't do that shit. That's my advice to any woman.
All right.
Don't do that shit. White side. Don't do
I
that
done
shit.
did it already. I don't know this shit.
Wow. Okay.
We
That
done.
man probably cried himself to sleep that night. But anyway,
Not at all.
we gonna let that go though. You know what I'm saying? What you got over here? What you wanted? Yeah. We gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't answer. Is it going to be a real hot girl summer this 2023? I don't feel like it's going to be a hot girl summer.
Oh yeah. We gonna take it back to my shorty White Side, aka Porch Girl. Porch Girl shit. I couldn't tell you if it's gonna be a hot girl summer because
I think it's a lot of. I say this because it's a lot of waiting.
Over.
Shit, it's a well. You might be right. It's a lot of people getting engaged. You know the girl who works at my company. The chocolate girl who was gonna be on the podcast one time.
Yeah.
She got engaged. She sent us the video.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
She's so beautiful in chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Light skin.
To a light skinned nigga.
Mm-hmm. So cute.
She a hater.
Yo.
But
that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, Kristen got engaged.
Nah. You know
Raina
what's funny
getting
though?
married.
I don't know.
It's wedding season.
I don't know. Who got what?
Kristen, yeah. Kristen got her baby daddy got engaged.
About goddamn time. I mean, goddamn. How many? No,
They'll
I
have
ain't
one
gonna go into
baby.
detail about that. Huh?
Have one baby.
I won't even gonna talk about the babies. You know what I'm saying?
Babies, they have one.
Baby or babies. I won't gonna talk about none of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Chrissy. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. But I guess to touch on it, you know what I'm saying? Hot girl summer or not, I feel like real shit. And I think we touched on it a little bit on the show as far as growth and change last joint. But I feel like this year is really the year of love.
Right.
Like real shit. I
feel
it's
like everywhere around me.
I know. I don't know if it's the year. I just feel like around. I think motherfuckers
timing.
is like, no. I'm about to go dark with shit.
That's fine. Go ahead.
I think that men are realizing one thing too, and I wanted to touch on this. I heard somebody say this quote. He said, "Women didn't become bitches until men became dogs." Mm-hmm. That shit's profound. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But bypassing that, you know what I'm saying? I think that men, real men, that's of age as I am, are in a place where we realize that not only do women come with their issues, but we come with our own issues, and that we have to be more open and accepting to it, because women are trying to play this dance like men now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna rock with you, you know what I'm saying? But until you show me you fuck with me, I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I mean? I fucks with you, but I fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? That whole I fucks with you, that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
But it's just a little side note. That's the shit we be saying every night. That's when our phrase would be like, you know, they gonna get it with that. I fucks with you.
Yeah,
that's exactly like some.
I'm with you, but nigga, fuck around and find out.
But I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I'm gonna slide real quick on you. You know what I'm saying?
Real fast.
But I think that just at this place in life this year, I just kind of feel like a lot of men are trying to get past that I fucks with you stage. But then looking at the women in this chapter in life, I think the women are starting to realize this hot girl shit for the birds.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a temporary, like, where it's gonna get you.
I mean, for me personally, the motherfucker carrying the flag was Meg, right? Real hot girl shit. Meg ass at home with party. Ain't no real hot girl shit. You know what I'm saying?
Tending to herself,
she hot girl
minding
shit.
her business.
She do hot girl photo shoots.
Yeah.
Take her ass back home to that
nigga,
her man. You know what I'm saying? So that whole
it ain't where it's at.
You know what I mean? It ain't that, really. You know what I'm saying? And I think that people are starting to realize the value in a union, the value in a partner, and realizing, like, I think motherfuckers is really the reality of, yo, this shit get old. A lot of this extra
Say it again, like
old.
It's too
old.
You
know what I mean? It ain't really nothing, because you're going to catch yourself out here bouncing around, and all you're going to run into is different problems in a new situation.
Cover different with a different piece of paper.
It's going to come in the problems is going to come in a different outfit every time. So if you don't ever get to a space where you're willing to
go past it and
the argument, the
break
problem,
through it and communicate through it, because it's never going to go away. And I've said this
you know what I mean? And the older that you are out here, the more problems that you encounter.
I done said this to like 2 exes, like, you're not going to move forward until you address the shit that you got back here in your backpack. Because, like, you're going to keep getting that same wall. You'll keep hitting it until you address it. Until you address
Either address it or genuinely and truly learn how to move on from it.
Yeah, walk around it.
Sometimes you ain't really got to address that shit. A lot of this shit that we
But you have to acknowledge that you got some shit that you got to walk around. Yeah. And that's what I mean. If you're not going to go and try to untap it, cool. But learn how to walk around, acknowledge that you got some shit, and then you got to figure out how to get around that shit.
True indeed.
Have a plan.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I guess to wrap it up, you know, my hot girl days is over.
I guess mine's still too fortunate.
Huh?
Woo, too fortunate. Come on now.
What you mean? I ain't never really been a hot girl. That was the joke.
You been
my hot girl days.
Hot boy days.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still fireman, hot boy, Lil Wayne, fireman shit.
It's
out here, outside,
cold as bricks
on the trash street.
Bricks. White bricks.
Yeah, I mean, but nah, though. I mean, I choose to, though. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like, I ain't really pressed about no, you know, the hot girl summer, the hot boy summer, the extra shit or whatever. Like, I'm really on some shit where, to be honest with you, mentally, I'm in 2025.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, say it again, because that's all I've been doing is, like, planning.
Yeah.
Looking 2 steps, like, ahead, like, trying to set stuff up, the framework right now.
I'm on step 3 with a lot of shit.
Yeah, like, it's time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Which is weird, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't even know how to explain it other than just to say it. I feel different.
That's a good thing, though.
I mean, I feel like I'm thinking different. I feel like my heart beat different.
Yeah,
mine is on a different
you're open minded to different stuff.
And it scares me.
But I feel like it's a clean, clear thinking.
I would like to say, for the most part, it's weird. So I have what I consider my most profound thoughts at about 4 or 5 in the morning.
That's what they say, though. And they say when you have those thoughts and wake up is when you're supposed to hop on it and go ahead and, like, take care. Like,
the unfortunate part is at 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah, you're at work.
I'm at work. Yeah. You know.
But at that time is when I get up and, like, I look at webinars. I
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like start mapping out.
Yeah.
I'm about to start journaling, and I printed out this budget thing for myself,
Right.
and I'm about to do. I looked that up.
Okay.
75, 15, 10. I had to be on that budget. 75% of my earnings would go to my like bills. 15% go to any like debts or things like that, and then 10% is my savings.
Okay. So where does the leisure come into that?
It's 15% because it's two different ones. If you don't have debt, then it's like hobbies and like
Leisure.
yeah,
Basically.
and then you have the 10% for your savings.
Okay.
And it was based it off like people's per month, like how much they get paid per month kind of thing. They
Yeah.
broke it down like that. Yeah. And I'm also doing I've just been researching different ways to like make my money work for me and go the long way with it. Like I should be able to still live a lifestyle of not just being sitting in the house,
Yeah.
but also
But I'm
like
gonna tell you this too, though, man. I know that's not. I'm not an advocate for it, but I do understand the idea. Like, sometimes, bro, you just gotta sit the fuck down.
oh, you
You
do.
want the big sacrifice.
You still got to sacrifice in this budget.
Sit the
It's
fuck
still
down.
what I mean by living lifestyle. Like every now and then, I might want to be able to like take myself for the week somewhere for the weekend and come back.
Right.
But other than that, if I don't have nowhere to go plan,
Sit down.
I'm sitting down.
Sit down.
In between, I made all these trips this year for this summer, but I spaced them out.
Yeah.
And then in between these trips, I'm not doing nothing but working and sitting down. That's it.
Yeah.
So,
I can dig that too.
It's time to be making that actually like work for me though. Like I'm sitting down, but
Right.
am I
right,
really
right.
where my money going if I'm sitting down? Because I really am wrong.
Shit. The fucking Duke Progress Energy, that goddamn highest light bill y'all motherfuckers keeps.
Man, you got highest
Nah,
light
I'm
bill?
just saying, we sit in the house, you burning home.
Oh, my light.
I'm straight now though. Like, boy, my shit the past 2 months, my
Uh-huh.
shit been 300 and above, like straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
But the weather changing. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
I
so
got my
real.
shit good. I went from like 300 above. I got it joint down to like 180 or whatever. So we good. You know, I got this big mansion over here, so we'll take a lot.
Oh, okay.
If it big mansion status.
Oh, I was saying I must be trash bag status because my light bill's running about
Yeah.
$88.
But I'm gonna wrap this thing up. But I did wanted to touch on something before
Mm-hmm.
I got off. Before we got off this thing or whatever. I know we was talking about planning, being 2 years ahead in our thoughts or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I was, you know what I mean? Like I said, me and my moms, we talking a lot today. But we was just talking about something, and I wanted to offer this advice to you as well. And I don't know if y'all do it or don't do it. But I want you, in between those vacations, you know, with this young man that you're dealing with, don't stop dating. You know what I'm saying? And I want to tell you this because I realize, like, I know you, of course, or whatever. And I feel like he's probably chill, too, from what I see. He's a real chill person. And you get into a space where we together, we in the crib, we vibing, we got good energy, we in a good space. That's fine. But at least once to twice a month,
Yeah.
get out the house.
Yeah.
Baby,
We talked
we
about
are
it.
going to go and do.
Yeah, we talked about it. So we had that conversation already. And so,
Okay.
like, that's why the other week I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go back to the house. Like, we went to the movies. Like, we planned to go to the movies. And we decided to watch this movie together. Like, it was a whole little thing. It was no extra people. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? We got a
But
little
I
cute.
just want y'all to continue to do that.
Yeah, I told him he got to, you know, both of us, because I'll get in my, like, but we both have to take a little bit more effort to, like, plan things to do.
Yeah.
So
I don't even give a fuck. I mean, I get the whole idea of planning, but if
we're
I
not
say,
planning,
yo,
but, like,
this
taking
what
the
we
effort.
doing,
Yeah, taking the effort to
be
do
there.
it. Yeah.
I'll be here at this time.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do this, and we go ahead.
Yeah. Simple. Yeah, we talked about that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But just touch on that, though. You know what I'm saying? And before, I did want to touch on this. Dreamville Fest this weekend.
This city gonna be lit.
It's going to be lit out
And I'm
here.
gonna be in the house.
Again, look at it. As you guys can see. Again.
I had plans to go to.
But it's outside of the Dreamville Fest.
Yeah, I was going to the
It's
free
a
thing
lot of
tomorrow
shit.
that they having from like 1 to 8 or 12 to 8. They're having the 50 years of hip hop celebration.
Where that at?
And over there by in the new industrial area we have, by Cam, the art museum over there downtown. Boxcar.
I know where you at.
That little,
I know where you at.
yeah, the industrial little section or whatever you call it. That news, it's gonna be right there on that Cam museum right there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be down there. It's gonna be Ari Lennox and Timberland and Knife Wonder.
Free?
Yes, they're not performing.
They're just gonna be.
They have a panel and they're gonna have a DJ. It's gonna be pop up like bars. Gonna be like you know. There's a lot of stuff in the city to do this weekend.
I mean, it's gonna be lit this weekend, man. I ain't even gonna front. I might be outside a little bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to that on Friday. And I'm
it.
no. I'm going out with Peaches. Shout out Peaches because her birthday. We're going to R&B karaoke tomorrow night.
Oh yeah. You did.
Yeah, we already got a Hero Girl.
I was about to cop some tickets and go to this track karaoke or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I mean, it's fun because I just wanted to.
Yeah.
You know, I like trap music or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like older trap music. I'm Tip, Jeezy, Gucci. That's me. You know what I'm saying? But Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying? Migos, them young boys, they do their thing, but I can't just jump on their wave like that. I'm stuck on what I'm stuck on. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I decided to scratch that, and I'm actually going to probably slide and take a little trip somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm going to put that in the making, and I'm going to skate a little bit. But anyway, though, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's,
that's
you know,
that surprised me.
919.
Ooh,
You gotta be live out here.
Yes, I'm
you know
about
what I'm saying? Like, word up. If I go somewhere, I might fuck around and pop up with the camera.
You should.
Put it in the show.
You should.
Or you can take the camera to the panel. Boom. We out here. White Side, a.k.a. Porch Lady.
Hey, I'm excited about it. I'm about to watch. Matter of fact,
She
I'm about to
gonna
watch
pull up
Dreamville
on-
on TV this whole
You know what I'm
weekend.
saying? But, yeah. Again, yo, like, comment, subscribe, man. Anybody
See
who
you
watched,
later.
thank y'all for tuning in. D-Double, White Side, StrateGic BehaViors, Vibecast. Yeah, I had a tongue twist right then, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep that right in there just so y'all can see it. Fuck y'all if y'all don't like it.
He's still a
And
little
I love
tense. You got
y'all
put on
if
today.
y'all do like it. Huh?
You still a little tensed up. You feel like I got on you today.
Because you're a hater. She's trying to come for me.
I deny
Yeah, I mean,
it.
but yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Till next time, stay up, stay blessed. See you then. Bang.